It's the Sports Kings. Sports Kings. Big Mike.
He might fall off the wagon in the next 10 minutes.
And Rob Calloway.
It's about bringing talent. It's not about all the flash and glitz and glam.
Not your average sports talk show. The Sports Kings.
This is NFL legend, Work Done.
This your boy D. Howard, a.k.a. Superman.
I'm Jerome Bettis, the bus.
It's Cam Newton. Holla at your boy, already.
This is Hank Aaron, and I'm down with the King.
Tell a friend, Kings is back.
Back for hour number 2 of the Sports Kings podcast, as being heard on Spreaker.com. I'm Big Mike. The other voice that you'll be hearing and that you always hear is Rob Calloway. You can get in contact with us at any point in time during your listening of these podcasts via social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, at Sports Kings Live. Or you can email us you can email us at our email address, sportskingslive@gmail.com. And once again, we are looking for sponsors to the show. So if you're enjoying what you're listening to, and you know any business owners who would like a little bit of exposure, or what will turn into a lot of exposure based on what we're doing or what we think we'll grow into, have them email us, sportskingslive@gmail.com. Now, I'm glad we had that little intermission there, because I forgot to tell Rob where I went today. Got out today. It seems like every time I leave the house now, like I don't leave every day because I work from the house, but had to go see a man about a horse today. Now, if you over the age of what?
You went to see Shannon Sharp?
No, that would be me going to see a man who is a horse today. No, I can't. See what you did? See how you just like lobbed it up there and I had to hit it out the park? Anyway, no, I didn't go see Shannon Sharp. Shannon, we know you're looking for an outlet, and we are looking for an infusion of funds. So maybe the two minds, if you're listening to this, the two minds can meet somewhere. We have a third member to the Sports Kings, Shannon Sharp.
You got to take all that bass out your voice, though, dude. You got to take all that out your voice.
Well,
we love that. He can handle our social media. He's pretty quick with the Twitter.
Well, I don't know. You're losing followers right and left. So anyway, today, right, got a call late last night. Somebody wanted to do some business with me. And I was like, all right, cool, whatever. Let's just make it happen. And then it was one of those like, yeah, man, come see me tomorrow. I was like, why do I have to? That's like, I used to do that back in like 2004. I have to go out to the club and see people. But I was like, all right, cool, whatever. So I go.
Did you go where I think you went?
Where did you think I go? Tell me where you think I went.
Covington Highway?
No. That's probably going to happen though, eventually. But I didn't realize that joint was a strip club until I went back and looked at who it was. Because again, these people just called me, and I went back and looked at my Instagram and was like, oh, this is who that is. All right, but no, I went down to Peaches of Atlanta, which you like Peaches of Atlanta, whatever, right? It's the old Queen City. Down off of Ralph David Abernathy. It's the old Queen City.
Montrose.
Yeah, but dude, it's laid, my man.
Really?
Oh, Rob. Like, I'm in there talking to my dude. I'm like, the dude's name is Nard, right? The dude's name that owns it. His name is Nard. I'm like, yo, this is a nice spot, man. This is nice. He's like, yeah, man, we redid the whole thing. He's telling me how they moved the bar from one area to the other, and the bathroom used to be here, and they got like the 4 VIPs now. It's real nice in there. And I was like, yeah. And he was like, now you understand why I wanted you to come out here, because, I wanted you to actually, walk in and see for yourself and get the feel of what I'm talking about, like what we're doing now. And I was like, it's a good look, man. And I'm glad this happened. But, didn't really see no action while I was down there, which is good because, it's one of those things that he paid me in cash, and it's like I vowed to myself. The last time I did that, dude, it was at
They made all their money back.
My dog. It was at before. Now it's called something else. Now it didn't change name. It went from like Platinum to Kamal's. Now I think it's called Stilettos. Yeah. Dude went over there for Monday Night Football, hanging out with Mommy Chula. Man, and then my client, and then look, the thing I believe was happening too, I believe he was watching me, because he didn't like give me all my money at the front, because this is before, like, these are the days before like PayPal, where dudes and just like PayPaling my money. Like, I used to have to go collect from dudes. So, and now because I had been working for this dude so long, I was like, look, man, I'm not gonna come down there and get every payment for every spot. You know, we'll just set up a time and I'll collect the bulk amount. Bad idea. This is the first time I ever been in the VIP of a strip club, and man, when I'm telling you, a different world, cuz my man,
Yep.
boy, yeah, me and my dude almost didn't make it out of there. I'm not even lying. It was ridiculous the stuff that was going on. He was like my client was like, y'all been downstairs? We was like, no. He was like, come with me. We went down there. It was like, oh. Like, dude, like this where y'all keep all the fine bras at, and they're doing stuff to each other down here too.
To each other.
Oh,
yes.
God.
Yes.
Yeah, that was
Well,
a
look,
night.
To go back to the club that you went to, the old Montrose, old Queen City. Man, let me tell you, I used to go down to that spot a long time ago. You know, back in the '90s, because you could get in when you were young.
Yeah, that was everybody's
like
first
that
strip
to
club.
me.
Had to be.
Yeah, and so I remember that club only having maybe like four of the little high tables, you know, and chairs right there, chairs at the bar. But they didn't even have enough chairs to sit the people that were there. Like, most of the people that would be in Queen City would just be standing up.
Yeah, dude. It was like bad
It was
business.
just like going to somebody's living room for a shoe show.
Yeah, that Montrose thing was a trip. Like, you see bras out in the parking lot, you know, trying to make some extra money doing that thing. It's like, oh.
Right.
Yeah, it was a bad look. But, like, you know, you like 16. I got to arguing with a stripper one time. You know, and they be like, it's gonna be $5 for the top, $10 for the bottom. I was like, ain't nobody finna give her no $15. Just take it off.
For real.
I was so rambunctious as a youngster. But I digress.
Strip club was the rite of passage in Atlanta. Like, if you didn't...
You had to go to Montrose first.
Well, Jazzy T's was my first club. You know, a Decatur rite of passage. Like, if you grew up in Atlanta and in the 90s and you didn't, you know, like, you didn't get your club cherry pop by going to like Montrose or Jazzy T's or the 559 or
you upgrade to Nicky's
or something like
Nicky's
that.
2.
Yeah. Like, you don't know what you missed out on. Like, you missed out on a lot in life.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Atlanta in the 90s, man. God, that was a golden era. Like, if it was on the History Channel, that's what they would call it, the golden era of Atlanta. That's when, Freaknik 94. Yeah. We skipped school for that.
Speaking of which, you know, for those of you that have been listening to the show, you know, a few years ago we did something that was so awesome. The Atlanta Sweet 16.
We did do that.
The strip club bracket.
Yes, we
and
did.
And now that we're back, we have some time to put it together.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe we should do that. We got some new entries, too.
We have time.
We got some new entries. Because, you know, it's Atlanta. Them things turn over. Like I said, Platinum went from Platinum 21 to Kamal's 21. Now it's Stilettos. You know, everything's just a liquor license away. You know, you lose a liquor license, change the name, open it back up. Let's go.
I'm going to check into that tomorrow.
Where are we at? What are we talking about? Oh, all right. Let's get back to the business at hand here. Let's get more sophisticated and, you know. All right, here we go. In the world of the last thing in the world of the NFL, Jameis Winston, he scheduled a meeting, and the meeting happened, I think, in the last week or so with Roger Goodell. You know, he's still trying to sell himself on, you know, his character situation and his maturity and all that. Mm-hmm. He's taking the steps to start at the top and talk to the not necessarily the boss man, because he wouldn't be Jameis's boss. He works for the owners, but the guy who, I guess, you know, lays down the law and the punishments and things of that nature. Ooh, what do we got today? We got OKC and the Clippers tonight? Please. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got Russ and my dude DeAndre. Two of my two favorite dudes on the same court at the same time. Let's go. Speaking of the NBA, a couple things we didn't get to yesterday. This kid Hassan Whiteside is really feeling himself, dude.
He's a head case.
I don't even know if it's that. I think he's young, and he doesn't understand.
He's young. That's what it is.
He doesn't understand how to handle all this newfound notoriety. Like, people are starting to check for him now, and they're starting to treat him like they treat DeAndre. You know, he can't shoot free throws very well, so people are starting to, you know, give him some. You know, until he can get that part of his game good, or either just not, or just be like DeAndre and not get frustrated and accept who you are. You're a rim runner, a dunker, and a shot blocker. Do that and get rebounds.
Yeah, but what he got suspended for, this cheap shot on, what's the guy's name? Kelly Olsen?
Yeah, like the foreign name.
Something like that.
Yes, he bowled that dude in his back.
Yeah, I mean,
do that.
first you see it get set up because he gets frustrated, so you see him slap his arm away.
Right.
And then as soon as the dude turns his back, he just, full speed, he wasn't even trying to be slick with it. This dude ran full speed and put his forearm right off in this man's back.
And you know what it kind of brings to mind? If you think back, God, this kid's name, see, it's about to happen. The queef is about to happen. Andrew Bynum. It puts you in the mind of a dude like Andrew Bynum with all this physical talent and just, can't get it together as far as, what he's going to be above the shoulders. You know what I mean? It'll be a shame because this kid Whiteside is taking kind of a journey to get to this point, and he's come out of nowhere. Like I remember a couple Sundays ago, I just watched this dude like swatting people's shots right and left, and I tweeted out like, "Who the hell is this kid?" Like no one knows who this kid is, and all of a sudden he's got like 18 blocks in one game. It wasn't 18, I think it was like 12, but you get my point. He's blocking everyone's shot, and now here's what Dwayne Wade had to say about that real quick. I'm gonna read. Yeah, it's not really long. Because obviously you can understand Dwayne Wade's getting frustrated because he's been here before. He's been in a situation where he's won some championships. The guys he won the championship with, or the guy in Shaq, left, and then the team went. Dwayne Wade wasted a lot of his productive years on that bad Miami team, squeaking into the playoffs at the number 7 seed until LeBron and the boys came. Like he wasted a lot of his good years during that time, and it's happening again.
If you look, it was a couple times they were right at the bottom of the barrel when you talk about teams that didn't make it to the playoffs.
Right, and it's gonna happen again this year. And you can hear his frustration in this tweet because obviously Chris Bosh had the lung situation, the clot in his lung, and then you finally feel like you got a big man that you can depend on to cover up any mistakes on the perimeter, but then you don't know what his availability is going to be because he like to fly off the handle and bow people in their back when they ain't looking. So, you understand this dude has given up like 6% of his salary to fines this year? What?
Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah, count your money better than that, my man. Stay calm because
and then you're not even to the level where your teammates even get back or pay it. Like you're nobody. I don't think he has a deal next year. So somebody's gonna have to pay this dude, and we're gonna talk about this whole thing with the NBA PA here in a second about this salary cap also. But I don't think he has a deal next year, and he's gonna need some money, and that's gonna cut into his pocket if people don't feel like they can depend on him to show up game in and game out and be a damn professional. Right.
But like I say, with a lot of things, those things come with maturity. And hopefully guys like Dwayne Wade, guys like UD on the team, Juwan Howard still over there on the bench with them. They can get into this kid's ear and let him know that you ain't in Greece, homeboy, or Russia or wherever you was playing at. You've made it to the pinnacle of where everyone wants to be.
With that Ivan Johnson.
Yeah, I ain't mentioned Ivan in a while, but I'm like, every time I see the Hawks play, I'm like, damn, where would he fit? Nowhere.
No, he would, dude.
Nah,
it's a place.
There's no way for Ivan to fit on this team, dude. This team is very crisp. Ivan is very rough around the edges.
Yes. Look, random question for you. Random question. Just, they start replaying while we're talking basketball. They started replaying these Michael Jordan Be Like Mike commercials. I think when they started the Super Bowl,
right?
And in the commercial, nowadays, and a lot of these young folks don't know because Gatorade is all plastic bottles now. But in the commercial, because I know you remember this, Gatorade used to come in glass bottles.
Everything did. Yeah.
But I'm just saying.
Coca-Cola, I mean.
Well, yeah, Coke came in glass bottles, too.
Did it, really?
Glass pipe.
That was later on in the 80s when people learned how to use
baking
soda.
But just a random question, because I know you drink sports drink.
Yeah.
Like, is there a difference? Can you tell the difference?
I think you can. I think you can. You can always tell the difference. Like even like drinking water. Like you drink water out